I'm talking about season 7 of The X-Files. Warning, if you have not seen season 6 of The X-Files, there will be season 6 spoilers in this video. You have been warned. Okay, so in season 6, here's what happens. Mulder has been trying to restore all the X-Files that got burnt in the fire. Agent Spender and Fowley have been assigned to the X-Files, and they are investigating a case that has to do with the black oil. Mulder and Scully try to help the investigation, but Agent Spender and Fowley deny them access. However, Scully still ends up figuring out that the DNA in the black oil actually matches parts of the human DNA, meaning that humans are actually part alien. We also find out that the process for the black oil basically goes like this. The human gets infected with the black oil, and basically it turns them into an incubator, and then the long-clawed alien will burst out of the human, kind of like the alien in the movie Alien, and also the long-clawed alien can like evolve into the gray aliens that we've seen so many times on the X-Files. Mulder and Scully have been denied reassignment to the X-Files, and they're not allowed to have anything to do with the X-Files. They no longer report to Skinner. They now have to report to Alvin Kirsch. Kirsch keeps assigning Mulder and Scully to do boring FBI work, like doing background checks and stuff like that. However, it is Mulder and Scully, so they always seem to find themselves on a strange case. But whenever they do, Kirsch forces them to pay out of pocket for all of the expenses that they've incurred while investigating this strange case, and refuses to use the FBI budget for any of the strange things that are outside of the background checks that Mulder and Scully investigate. Oh, and Kirsch tries to split up Mulder and Scully, and well, obviously that didn't work. We also find out that Agent Spender is like the worst person ever, and he will do everything in his power to make sure that Mulder and Scully don't get reassigned to the X-Files. Krychek shows up again, and he infects Skinner with some nanotechnology, and basically enables Krychek to pretty much kill Skinner with the push of a button. We also find out that Cassandra Spender is the first successful alien-human hybrid. Cassandra also tells Mulder that the Samantha that the Smoking Man showed him is not actually the real Samantha, because the aliens still have Samantha. Cassandra also reveals that the Smoking Man is her ex-husband and that he is Agent Spender's father. Mulder and Scully figure out that one of the aliases that the Smoking Man actually goes by is the initial CGB and the last name Spender. The Smoking Man figures out that there is an alien imposter within the syndicate. Krychek kills the alien imposter and finds out that it is a faceless alien. We also find out that if the alien colonists learn of the fact that Cassandra Spender is actually a successful alien-human hybrid, then the colonization of Earth will begin. We find out that for years, Agent Foley has been collecting data on alien abductees. The Smoking Man tells Mulder that despite his father's objections, that the Syndicate decided to team up with the alien colonists. The Syndicate wanted to try to delay the colonization, or at least make it so that they would be able to survive the colonization, but they needed to start somewhere, so they convinced the alien colonists to actually give them an alien fetus. However, that did come at a price. Every single member of the Syndicate had to actually give up a member of their own family. Mulder's father did not want to do this. The Syndicate had to resort to taking Samantha themselves. Using the alien fetus, the Syndicate tried to create their own alien-human hybrids that would be able to survive the colonization. The Syndicate gathered their families and prepared to meet the alien colonists. The Smoking Man and Agent Fowley were there too. The rebel aliens showed up instead of the alien colonists, and the rebel aliens killed everyone that was there. So that basically means the entire Syndicate has been eliminated. Unfortunately, that also means that Cassandra Spender has died. However, the Smoking Man and Fowley were actually able to escape. Agent Spender tells Kirsch that Mulder and Scully could have prevented the assassination of the entire Syndicate and their families, and recommends that Mulder and Scully are put back on the X-Files. The Smoking Man shoots Agent Spender in the head for being a disappointment compared to Mulder. Mulder and Scully are now back on the X-Files and report to Skinner again. Some sort of metallic artifact is found off the coast of Africa, and Mulder believes that it is proof that life originated somewhere else in the universe. Mulder gets sent to the hospital because he is showing abnormal brain activities. Scully finds out that the artifact contains information about human genetics. The person that gave this information to Scully is killed by Krychek. Season 6 ended with Scully going to where the artifact was found and finding out that the artifact is actually part of a large UFO that is partially buried. And that is the way that Season 6 ended. Now let's talk about Season 7. In Season 7, Scully is finding out more about that UFO that she found, and a lot of cool things happen. Season 7 actually has some episodes that were written and directed by Mulder, as well as an episode that was written and directed by Scully, and also the Smoking Man wrote an episode. Season 7 deals with things like magic, snakes, smoking, Hollywood, genies, video games, crop circles, and much, much more. I really liked Season 7. There were a lot of really great episodes, like the Cops episode. Also, there is a crossover episode with the TV show Millennium. I still need to watch that show. Now it's time for familiar faces on the X-Files, and holy smokes, there were a lot of them. The guy who plays Raj's father on The Big Bang Theory was in an episode, the guy who plays Paul Bennett from the Dexter TV show was in an episode, and in that same episode was the guy who plays Detective Gibson in the movie Saw 3D. The guy who plays plays Donnie Darko's father in the movie Donnie Darko was in an episode, and in that same episode is the guy who plays Bishop in the movie Aliens, which is the same guy who plays Detective Hal Vukovich in the first Terminator movie. The guy who plays Ranjit from the TV show How I Met Your Mother was in an episode, and in that same episode was Shia LaBeouf. The guy who plays Herschel in the Walking Dead TV show was in an episode. The actress who plays Gracie in the TV show Jericho was in an episode. Tobin Bell, who plays Jigsaw in the Saw movies, was in an episode. The guy who plays Senator Stern in Iron Man 2 was in an episode, and in that same episode was the actress who plays Amanda Kirby in Jurassic Park 3. Also, the guy who plays Paul Finch in the American Pie movies was in an episode. Overall, season 7 was really good. The way season 7 ended was another one of those mystery endings like what they did in season 6. However, the ending of season 7 left you with enough shocking information that will make you want to come back and watch season 8. In the comments below, let me know what your thoughts are on season 7 of The X-Files. And that pretty much sums up this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week. Don't forget to have an epically awesome day. Bye!